Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to Rooted in Music TV, where everything that we discuss, everything that we talk about is rooted in music, music-related news. We're diving into lyrics, everything. I got a bomb video for y'all, but before we begin, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share button, pass me around, Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms, and y'all know how I feel about my ching. If you'd like to support the channel, Cash App, $Mike US. Also, check out the website, 250gemstones.com.co. Sorry for the voice. James Bay, Wild Love. James Bay is another artist. James Bay is another artist that, very talented. And for some reason, he's not really talked about. His biggest song is Let It Go. We got to do that one. I might run it back and do it right after this one because James Bay, his style of music, let's see. His style is pop. He's a pop artist. That's what they got him under. And his whole style, everything about him, like James Bay, to me, of our generation, of our time, is one of the greats right now doing this thing. But the song today is Wild Love. Let's see who wrote the song before we dive into these lyrics. Let me see who wrote it. Songwriters James Michael Bay, Jonathan Ian Green. Okay, so it's two writers. He had a co-writer. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with getting a little bit of help. There's nothing wrong with two minds coming together. And that's the difference between rap and other genres. Rap is all about lyrical base in your mind and putting words together, as we all know, and who rhymes is better. Well, how can you compare your rhymes to another MC's rhyme if you didn't write it? That's somebody else. That's somebody else's bars. That's somebody else's, flow. But when it comes to singing, you're talking about instruments, you're talking about bands, you're talking about operas, it's a different feel. Not so much about besides the business part, like who wrote it, who's getting paid for it, it's about who's going to perform the song the best. Like it's about being honest about whose voice will match the song best, whose style, when they perform the song. So you got to do a music video. So when you do the music video, when performing it, they sing like, yeah, I can give it to Jane, I can give it to, let's say, another pop artist, Hosier, but I think James Bay a little bit better. He's a little bit more upbeat. I think this song would be great for you. Or Bruno Mars. I think I can give it to him because their style is a little bit better. Or if it's more of a, a chill song, or I can give it to such and such and such and such. I could write it, or we can co-write it. And I think that's how singers and bands, operas, and that it's crazy because everything but rap you can do that, but you can't do it in rap. What they doing it now? That's why it's so weak. How you gonna spit bar and talking about you this, you that, nigga, blah 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 blah, but somebody else wrote it for you. It's not authentic, it's not original. But let's go. All right, what we got here? It starts off with the verse. Let me blow it up. 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 Don't know what to say to you now, standing right in front of you. Okay, I think he's setting the mood. Let me adjust this real quick. He's setting the mood right here, boy. Setting the mood. He's standing right in front of the girl that he's about to make passionate love to. Okay. Don't know how to fade in and out. Don't know how to play it cool. So I think we mean don't know how to fade in and out. So y'all can help me with these lyrics too. We're just having a conversation. Loosen up. This is Music Baby. This is a fun channel. We're going to have fun, y'all. It says, don't know how to fade in and out. And the second line says, don't know how to play it cool. Because usually when a writer repeats himself, it kind of reiterates what they're trying to say, but in a different way. So it says, don't know how to fade in and out. And it says, don't know again on the second line. Don't know how to play it cool. Don't know how to fade in and out. I think he means he doesn't know how to turn off his attraction to her, try to play it cool. He don't know how to be subtle. He don't know how to just be smooth with it. That's why in the second line said he don't know how to be cool. He doesn't know how to just be suave, because his attraction to this girl, what I'm getting from this, like I said, you can help me out. What I'm getting for these lyrics is that he is so attracted to this girl, the animalistic side is coming out of him. That's why the song is called Wild Love. Wild like animals. He doesn't know how to fade in and out. He doesn't know how to give her that masculine energy, that romantic energy, all this, you know that energy, like I want you, like that sexual energy, and he doesn't know how to pull back because his attraction and all the thoughts he's been having about this girl is so strong. Once again, that's why he says don't know how to play it cool. He said he wants this girl. I know what you mean, James Bay. I know what you mean, James Bay. Losing a little guard, let it down. So he's telling this girl, like I said, going back to his animalistic ways and his attraction to this girl, lose a little guard, let it down. He's telling this girl to lose her guard. He said, baby, I'm here to love you. I ain't trying to hurt you. I ain't trying to break your heart. I'm here to love you. We don't have to think it through. We've got to let go. So we don't have to think it through. I'm thinking he's saying that, I don't know if it's a one-night stand. Let's be honest here. I don't know if it's a one-night stand. I don't know if this is he known this girl for a while, because if you've known the girl for a while and you've been like men and women being friends, that's why all them thoughts you've been having about this girl, she calls you. My homegirls send me not news, but they send me damn near news. Like, do you think I look good? They're going out like, damn. They put thoughts in your head. They flirt with you. 9 times out of 10, your homegirl gonna flirt with you at least at some point, or at least tease you. Even if you're in their friend zone, they're gonna tease you because they just love attention. So I don't know how long you known this girl, but he's ready to give her the business. We don't have to think this through. I'm grown. You're grown. Let's get these clothes off. That's why he says the next line, we've got to let it go. Let go all these playing these games. Let go of all this fooling around. Like he said, he don't know how to fade in and out. He don't know how to act like he wanted and pretend like he don't want to be smooth. He don't know how to foreplay. He don't know how to send hints. He wants it now. I want you. I don't know how to turn this off. Lose these clothes. Let down your guard. I'm ready to get you in that bedroom. Now it's going to the chorus. I want to give you wild love. I love this part. I love this. Is one of the most beautiful choruses I've ever heard in my life. I want to give you wild love, the kind that never slows down. The kind of love oh man. Busy. No, hold on, go to the next line before I give my opinion. The kind that never slows down. I want to take you high up. Let our hearts be the only sound. Pause. I want to give you wild love. Going back to the animalistic wild love, that fantasy, the licking, the kissing, the touching, the rubbing, locking that door. This girl is at your mercy. And here's the thing. You are at her mercy too. Exchanging all that saliva. Y'all nasty. Whipped cream. He said, I want you wild. I want you naked. I want you now. And he said, once we get to that level, we're going to reach that, once we hit that climax, when the bodies are rocking, he said it ain't gonna slow down. This type of wild love, see, this is more, the love he's talking about, it's beyond romance. See, the romantic love is kissing on me or more than all this. Oh, me or more, me or more. No, this type of love is that next level. Straight, like he finds this woman irresistible. This is what I'm getting. Every inch of her buttocks, her thighs, her legs, her feet, her lips, her ears, even her nose, her fingers, her bones, everything about this woman, he craves her. He said, no, this ain't just a little quickie. This ain't no even good loving. Most people are satisfied with good loving. He said, no, this is wild love. I mean, he's about to unleash this beast. He said, it's never going to slow down. He said, I want to take you high up. That's that climax. When she's getting hers and he's getting his. Y'all know what we're talking about. We ain't got to go into details. We want to keep it clean on YouTube. But you know what I'm talking about. When a man going high up. And when a woman goes high up, y'all know. That's enough. It's not going to slow down. We're climaxing. Let our hearts be the only sound. This is my favorite, one of my favorite lines of this song. Let our hearts be the only sound, because when you are engaging in sexual intercourse, the heart beats 3 times faster than normal. So in songs we exaggerate, right? We exaggerate the situation, we fabricate the situation, but at the same time, human beings are very spiritual. We're spiritual creatures. We're spiritual, mental, emotional creatures. We're one with God. We're one with the universe. We're not just a multi-cell organism. We have thoughts. We have conscience. We can formulate melodies in our mind. We can write music. We're very complex creatures, right? So he's exaggerating what it would sound like. He's putting it in the fans and the listener's mind. We're making so much love. The heartbeats between me and this woman is so loud. He said, that's all I want to hear. He said, let our hearts be the only sound. Usually when people make love, there's going to be some moaning and groaning, and be moaning and groaning, some ooh baby, out, ooh, don't stop. But he's talking about, even though this is wild love, y'all can help me out. Let our hearts be the only sound. What I took from this is that it's intimacy here. It's a very intimate moment with this girl. Even though he's wild, he's stripping her naked, he's having his way, and she's doing the same thing to him. He said, let our hearts be the only sound. He's talking about a connection with this girl. So like I said, it's deeper than this, how beautiful she is. I don't know if she's black, white, whatever, but she's a beautiful woman, and it's not just her beauty. This is what enticing him. This is what making the situation take him to overload. But it's the heart. Her heart and his heart, there's booming, boom, boom. Like in the movies, like in the cartoon. That's why he's exaggerating. Boom, 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 boom. It's intimacy. It's these two beings sharing a blissful moment together, sharing a climax, sharing a natural high together. He said, let our hearts be. They ain't going to be moaning and screaming. This is an intimate moment, and it's only going to get better. Now, I'm pretty sure they're going to be moaning and groaning. But he said, let our hearts. He said he loved this woman. He loved this woman. He craves this woman. Like I said, he finds her irresistible. Let our hearts be the only sound. This is that stimulation. This is that communication. This is that connection. And it's something in that connection. If you connect with somebody and you're attracted to them, it takes us to the next level. But it's that connection. Like you really crave this person's spirit. You really crave this person's soul, everything about this person, their aura. So he said, I want to exchange not only our physical, our bodies, but the heart, back and forth. I love you, you love me. I can't get enough of you, girl. Let our hearts be the only sound. The heart's booming. Boom, 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 boom. This wild stuff right here, boy. I want to go where the lights burn low and you're only mine. I want to give you wild love. I see, there's another one I have a little bit of trouble with. Y'all can help me too. We just hanging out. We're hanging out. Mess with your boy. I want to go where the lights burn low and you're only mine. Where do the lights burn low? Burn low. Talking about candles? Is he talking about the bedroom? I think he's talking about maybe talking about the bedroom. I want to go where the lights burn low. I think he's talking about candles in the bedroom and you're only mine. He gonna lock that door. Lock the door on this girl. He ready to lock the door on this girl and have his way. Second verse. Tried to call you to feel you close from a runway in Tokyo. So he says he's tried to call you to feel you close. So you, like I said, he finds this girl irresistible. The sound of her voice turns him. Everything about this woman turns him on. He said, I have to make a phone call so I can feel like I'm close to you, just to hear your voice. He can imagine himself being right there with her. He's calling from a runway in Tokyo. So let's leave the atmosphere, disappear. There's always something left to lose. So let's break this down real quick. Tried to call you, the vehicle's got that. So he's calling from a runway in Tokyo. So is he in Tokyo with this girl? So I think maybe they're in a runway, they're in models. I think, like I said, she might be a model. And he's watching her pretty stuff on the runway in Tokyo. He called her up. He said, I want to feel close to you. Oh, okay, this is what I think it means. They're in the runway in Tokyo, a model runway. I think she's a model. And while they're on this runway, maybe when she was in backstage or wherever, he gave her a phone call like, "Come on, baby, let's leave this atmosphere. Talking about let's leave this runway. Let's leave this all this lights and music and fashion, and let's disappear. There's always something left to lose." So I got the first three lines. Let's leave the atmosphere, disappear. There's always something left to lose. Okay, y'all. Rooted in music, rooted in music. I think he's saying he can't get. There's always room to get some booty. There's always room to get some money. There's always something left to lose. So if there's always something left to lose, that means there's something to gain. There's always something left to lose. So what he's saying, he's not trying to leave nothing on the table. Every time he make love to this girl, he's not trying to leave anything on the table, but there will always be something on the table. Like what he's saying is, every time he's get with this girl, this is what I believe. Every time he makes love to this girl, or they make love to each other, there's always something left to lose. Meaning, they will never get the full climax, because sex is a drug. Sex is a drug. Especially the type of love he talking about is wild. He craves this woman. They crave each other irresistible. They find each other irresistible. There's always something left to lose. No matter how much love making they make, there's always something to lose. Because they losing, meaning, like I said, they never met they feel their the full climax. They got a piece of that climax. So damn, that's a loss. He's saying that when he make love to this woman, it's a loss, because there's always more to gain. There's all that climax. We thought we hit the climax, but it gets better and better. That's what he's saying. The love making between him and this woman gets better and better and better. So there will always be room to have more sex, to get more booty. It goes back to the chorus. The third verse, let's be reckless, unaffected, running out until we're breathless. Did y'all hear that? Let's be reckless, unaffected, running out until we're breathless. That's that wild love. That's that heart beating. They're sweating, kissing, moaning, groaning. I love you, irresistible. Oh my God. They're in the mix. They are in the mix. They are in the mix like some wild lions. Let's be hopeful. Don't get broken. And stay caught up in the moment. Like I said, he finds it irresistible. Like the line before. He does. No matter how much he have sex with this woman, it just keep getting better and better. That's why he says he wants to stay in this moment of climax, this moment of being around her, the way she smelled, the whole 9 yards. And let's see, it goes back to the chorus. I want to give you wild love, wild love, wild love. And that's the end of the song. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know what y'all think. James Bay, Wild Love. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I hope you had a great time. I hope you had a great time. Until next time, goodbye, goodbye. 250.